Greetings, friends, and welcome back. I'm Phwop, and this is the Darkness Estate. We're about to rock the Necromancer Lord. We'll take his collar as trophy because it's awesome looking. And we're taking a crew. This is almost what I speculate is my dream team. Now, how dreamy is it, you ask? Well, we've got some significant skill think to go on. I definitely want these two. Probably, yeah, blackjack. I want the stun increase. The lick wounds is optional. We could bring that later. I think guard dog is a bit better. For our final Darkest Dungeon purposes, I want to go for Hand of Light. That damage decrease. The Necromancer, the last Necromancer, did way more damage than I thought he would. And this is awesome because it does extra unholy damage and reduces damage. And is fairly damaging in itself. It's not as accurate naturally, so we might have to worry about her accuracy. Here, this seems like just the right setup for me. Hey! His mark reduces protection now. That's awesome. Finally, it's not just worthless. Does that mean the Arbalist mark might do something too? Whoa, reduces dodge. Love it. Yeah, is that as good as the Houndmaster's? It probably is. I could mark each other. The hook and slice does seem kind of optional, but the bleed is quite good. I've grown fond of it. Here, I would also like to have the stun. And I'd be willing to trade Holy Lance for it, as Holy Lance is a little hard to pull off these days. It comes with a 5% higher crit chance than Smite, and it moves you from the back rows. But if I get thrown in the back, I can just use Inspiring Cry. I suppose you technically don't need Battle Heal all the time. Okay, let's up our game then. Okay, going back. I know, it's too much, my head swims. Really it is. Think about what items really do help. %20 damage from position 4, 30% debuff chance. Reduced heal skills, reduced heals received. Alright. First off, let's equip our party. Holy Order, so good. Are we gonna fight in the light? Protection and accuracy, also good. Her accuracy is gonna be rough. She's hard-skinned. So let's focus, let's give her accuracy and crit chance so she can nail. Although, Okay. Okay, I'm feeling it. This guy. Let's give him accuracy and crit chance. We really don't want him to miss. Of course, we want great scouts. Damage, speed, and dodge are great in high light. Note that Ancestor's Musket Ball does work with the dog attacks. But I'd rather have the speed and dodge, I think. Okay, let's go with skills first. Lissu, he is to the max. And I think I want... I know. Let's go with that particular skill set. I'm not cheaping out here, guys. Certainly want that. The bleed damage goes up. That'll be good against the necromancer. I know, right? I know. Man, do we have some good items, guys. Okay, let's check out other skills. The heal, the bite, the mark goes up to 30%. Definitely need to invest here. We're definitely selling some expensive stuff. All right. The leper. Let's think about in-game items. What do we really need? Remember, there's more assaults on the darkest dungeon to come. Good bleed chance. Good damage. It's not as good as mini rares. I think this one is excellent. Stacking dodge on your grave robber is insane, but you do have to think about what else you're going to take on him. The heads aren't worth anything. Oh, I'm so torn. Crit chance. Stacking crit chance is kind of rough. This would let you suppress a lot. That's not generally what I use, but it is nice to know your debuff would stick more. 20% damage is no joke. And the Hellion. The Hag's Ladle would actually be the easiest thing to go. I just don't want to sell it. Max hit points. I can see uses for all of these. 25% heals received. 25% stress heals received. And what is the kickback from this one? The Martyr's Seal. Our Hellion's maxed out, which means the Leper Mask is tempting. As there's plenty of good stuff we can put on the leper besides that, so let's go ahead and sell this. Because I really want the good heals. And I guess this is gonna have to do. What is our armor? Weapon, armor, kind of a ragtag crew here. All right, I guess we're not gonna be able to take that one down. We kind of need to make some money first. See how this crew does. Okay, we're already equipped. Let's go after this one because we can just sell this legendary bracer right now, since that's one of the items I was already tempted to sell, and we can upgrade a bit with that cash. Loan sharking our own items for cash. Peddling wares. Let's bring 3 of these. We can always smash something. Let's bring 2 of these. Remember, light runs out faster on champion missions. All right, let us begin. Skeletons with high protection are susceptible to blight attacks.
The fiends must be driven back. And what better place to begin than the seat of our noble line?
Alright, complete 100% of room battles. Let us begin. Remember, I have the Doge treats. Let's mark this guy. So we're gonna try out this team. Good. Good. 70% stun resist. That gives us a 70% chance to stun, or we can do a good. Let's try and kill it outright. I hate you, Quarrel. Okay, his attack does a lot of
Their
damage.
formation is broken.
And that thing doesn't get a
Maintain the
turn,
offensive.
which is nice. Your chance to hit isn't terribly impressive, so stick to what you're good at. Well, no one's wounded enough for a crit heal to matter.
As the
Let's
fiend
just finish that thing off.
a faint hope blossoms.
Okay, this guy we're gonna pull up into the danger zone. Now it's time for a heal. Crit heal, just as I predicted. Kidding. It's turn 2. There's not even enough torch loss for it to make too much difference. Worry them bones, lassie.
Confidence surges as the enemy
I don't even need to
crumbles.
fish for crits. That was too soon. Okay, there's that thing. And I do despise using a shovel so early,
Even the
but
cold stone seems
whatever.
bent on preventing passage.
okay, in the off chance that there is a secret passage here, we're only gonna get 2 chances to scout it, this room and that room, so let's keep our light high. And we do get a critical scout, which tells us there is nothing here to worry about. But is nice because if you did not get a 2-range scout, it wouldn't work there. I do want to camp.
And now, the darkness holds
Let's
dominion.
actually do this in the dark.
Black as death.
Alright, for patenting new processes, we receive 1350.
A moment of respite. A chance to steel oneself against the coming horrors.
Okay, we don't need any of that, we just need camping time. This is how we do it. I want scouting. I don't want to be surprised. That leaves 4 more. Accuracy and crit chance. Ooh. And that only leaves 1 point left. Let's actually go with this. I want to see this in action. 15% protect, 5, 5. Okay, so I went pretty greedy here.
May we find victory.
Instead of using that for sustain, we do have a good bit of sustain, I feel like. Thanks to our loadout. Oh ho, good sirs. Let's go ahead and mark. He should do good damage without the mark, actually. Let's dodge tank for him.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Her chance to hit is pretty weak. I figure we're gonna take a lot of... Oh no, my dodge. We're gonna take a lot of this ranged fire. We just want to protect him. And the dodge should help here. Ouch. No crits though. Still, they're putting out a ton of damage and they're all freakishly fast. Are you alright? No one is alright. Let's make this guy's life miserable. Now let's put this one in the ground.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
That should end him. And now we can just kind of focus on recovering.
This is how a life is taken. Let's bring her back up to par. It's no stress, but we are gaining light. Let's mark that one. Impressive.
All right.
Remind yourself
If you
that
must
overconfidence
die,
is a slow and
then
insidious
just
killer.
die. Okay, good scout, good scout. Not bad. Step out here. Ignore. Step out here. Should have stepped out here first. The better scout is this way. Let's wrap up with that treasure room, I guess. Interesting configuration they have here. The madman pushed all the way to the front. Let's take advantage of this and give him the pommel. Should be able to take this one out. Good. See if we can disorganize them. And she can get her self-heal and the kill off if we're lucky. Perfect. Sadly, there's never enough heal. Get off me, bro. No. Just enough for the kill. Let's focus on bringing everyone back. Hate that ability. It crits so often. Let's try and push this guy back. That should be enough. Yes, yes. Excellent. Okay, this buys us some time. Let's try and make sure this coral doesn't do as much damage as it normally does. Don't want this to go on too long. Higher crit chance with this attack. Now that he's stacking dodge, hopefully some of this obnoxiousness can be avoided. Glad we attacked when we had the chance.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
Put that down while we get our self-heal on. Let's mark this. Cut it down. Ow.
Grievous injury. Palpable fear.
I guess we'll switch to the group heal then. And we'll put it in the ground.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
Two combats remaining. We are going for maximum scouting here because I want that secret room so bad. And we are going to get at least one more good scout with our 50% bonus wherever it may be hiding. There we go. Okay. What are we gonna do?
A singular strike.
She has less health. Let's buy time for our bounty hunter, if possible. He's very accurate, so he can actually pick off that madman if we're lucky.
Ringing ears.
Ouch.
Blurred vision. The end approaches.
Ouch. Okay, we can deal with this. She's a little stress resistant. That's now canceled out. Let's mark one of these guys. We may just have to let the madman go for a second. Get off me, brah. Thank you. Ah! Alright, the bleed brings us to death's door, which sucks.
Hold fast or expire.
Let's get rid of 60% stress, extra stress damage I do not need. Let's hack the marked.
A devastating blow.
Take him down. .11 heal, so good. Cannot get the jump on this madman so fast. Ah, 1 damage shy. Okay, this fight's finally back under control. This is extra damage versus human. He's not even marked. Let's keep the focused healing. Let's just take 1 turn to help de-stress him a bit. And if we're really lucky,
Masterfully executed.
we'll beat out that guy. Okay.
Ghoulish horrors. Brought low and driven into the mud.
We do have plenty of food. 1 more scout. We want our torch high for this. Mortality debuff isn't so bad. Come on, crit scout. Alright, we do have to complete all our room fights. There are 3 down here, 1 up here. There are treasure rooms galore. And a need for shovels. Tough quest, guys. Perhaps I should not have expanded so much. My valuable camp so early.
Safety.
Thankfully, this fight is one we can deal with. Okay, he doesn't care who he attacks, so we'll attack him in the back so other people can get a hack at the front. And the surprise is great because these things' speed is one of their primary obnoxious traits. Let's try and get the whole party in shape while we catch a fairly easy one like this. Oh yeah, it would. It would, wouldn't it?
Not be left unanswered.
It's okay. Maybe we can dodge it. Alright, maybe we can dodge it. Okay, good stress heal. Up to snuff. It's gonna get another turn. Let's just keep protecting him. We don't need him to get some weird disease. Probably can't stun these things. It's kind of upset. It likes you.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted and purpose is made clear.
She strikes it, but not hard enough. I think it was worth it. Let's finish it off before this thing infects us with some horrible disease.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
Okay, let's fight this treasure room. What a small crew. I like it. And we surprised them. Good, good. Let's mark that one, as these things on their own can be horrifically destructive, as we have seen. Let's waste no time hacking into it with our 2 main damage dealers. We're just gonna ignore the spear bearer for now. Does she only have 3 skills equipped? Jesus, I didn't even notice that. She can start work on that guy in the back. He's probably gonna do something brutal to us. You'll be fine. Ish, fine-ish.
The bigger the beast,
let's take advantage of that extra damage
greater
versus
the
marked.
glory.
Can reach that guy if we switch over our tactics.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
Still, the night is still young. Glad we put our doge up. This also is helping our torch. Very good.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
Okay, I could have sworn I said Hand of Light, though. Oh man, you guys are gonna be rough in the comments, right? You're like, oh my god, did you see? Okay, piles of busts. Okay, thankfully nothing awful pops up from the back ranks. We do have plenty of light thanks to our Crusader's ability to draw out the torch. We did get an critical scout. A double scout, if you will. Ooh, almost stepped on that one. Perhaps we can get another one. We've been really lucky with surprise here. I mean, for a while there, we were expecting to be lucky, but now... Okay, while this thing... Let's go for a stun on this one, until we can mark one of these and reduce their protection. The stress I can deal with, it's this jerk I have more trouble with. Let's mark that one, as he's going to be stun resistant next turn. Excellent. Okay, it's gross, but we know how to fight this. Ooh, that's really gross. Okay, let's focus this one down. Ah, I hate that attack. Just enough for a kill. good news. This one we can probably take down without marking. Okay. Oh. No, come now. Okay. Not so tempting, Goblet. It does decent damage these days. Very nice. Now let's draw this thing forward and stun it. Okay, we're gonna take a turn. If everyone gets stressed out, so be it. I was gonna say dodge, you fool. And let's take it down. Since we were lucky enough to avoid
victory, but a victory nonetheless.
getting a ton of stress dropped on us. Let's not tempt fate. Yeah. Nope. Okay, we could do some serious backtracking. Or we can push on. I'm gonna say let's go ahead and push on. And eat some food. Kind of the greedy choice, but hey. Now we'll use up our last shovel. So this party composition is working fairly well. Oh, that's so much stress. They're gonna focus me really hard.
Well struck.
Okay, let's try and take them out. That guy doesn't need to turn.
Decisive pummeling.
Good, good.
A powerful blow.
Well played, Doge. Ooh, I should be using those dog treats. Never use the dog treats. just kill that. Attacking that, we overcome. Excellent, crit heal, just what we needed for all sorts of reasons. Good resist. Stun that, we can mark it. It'll be easier to focus this one down. Although this one will need to come forward.
Death waits for the slightest lapse in concentration.
She'll try and take it out and recover at the same time. Let's make sure to kill that before it gets a chance to act.
This expedition at least promises success.
So I can't increase the light. Will you look at that? Okay, so we've actually got critical scouts everywhere except for this hallway. And it does look like there are more room fights than not in this level. That is pretty valuable. Okay, this is going to be worth a stack of gold all on its own. Jet, I can't say bleed has really been that much of a problem. And of course, you always need money. Okay, we have just not been mixed up. So let's equip these two for the last couple fights. I'm not using my last key on you, nor do I particularly feel like being hit by a trap. That'll be nice. Oh, in your face. Not many fights left. Let's use the Doge treat. Can we pick her off? Nope. Let's give that guy a face full of pommel. Not enough. But maybe it is. Maybe it did turn the tide. Okay, suck it. I hate your stressful incantation. I really want you cut down. Plus, we've got some healing to do. Some self-work. We could... Not quite enough. Not quite enough, sadly. Well, she's not going to get another...
How quickly the tide turns.
Get off me, Tails. Good resists. Damage and accuracy all up. Whew. I really want him dead. I guess we're just gonna have to go for it. Okay, he's our man for taking down the unholy Shaft. I mean Lasso. He's one bad mother. Shut your mouth. Alright, their bleed resist is insane. But they're not so deadly otherwise. Now, if they crit me with these claws, which I feel like the claws seem to have a pretty low chance to crit, but you know, they definitely do their work. Perfectly placed crit heal. Okay, we kill that. Ah, thankfully this one moves forward. Gonna stun it.
Be wary.
Beautiful.
Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
And I guess there is no secret room here because I'm pretty sure we covered absolutely everywhere. Correct me in the comments if I am wrong. As you will. Sadly, let us ditch the busts. True believers are rewarded. The 20 stress heal is what I really craved. Because she's carrying... Oh, not true. He'll do the Rubik's Cube. Since we have the torches, let's go ahead and see if I screwed up my scouting, like maybe. But yeah, I do not believe that there was a secret treasure in this whole zone. Now we did wipe the whole dungeon pretty smooth. No point in saving that. And let's get it on. And actually an easy fight. And another surprise, which has happened a lot. First off, we're gonna mark that. And then he's gonna go to town on it. Then he's gonna stun this guy if he can. And pulling him forward doesn't hurt. I'm not sure it makes for weaker moves, but it might. She's gonna put in her 2 cents. And she's fishing for crits. Note that you can crit the heal, you can crit the attack. Ouch. That's why this thing must die.
Cursed champion falls.
There, we take it down. That's actually bad news. Don't want him to hit his death's door this late in the game would be pretty sad. Let's fish for those double crits. Thankfully, we're not being crit. I will trade health for a lack of stress all day long at this point. Cry Havoc doing a lot of work for us. Stress all down in the 20s at this point. Extra damage versus stunned. Fishing for crits.
Success so clearly in view.
And
Or is it merely a trick of the light?
we get to use up our last key. Let's walk down this corridor. It's going to be worth a little bit of stress. In my experience, I have yet 130% trap has never actually caused me issue. And we are done. Made the full run. I swear there wasn't a secret room here.
Room by room. Hall
I don't know.
by hall.
I guess they
We
are probably
reclaim what is
guaranteed to be on
ours.
long missions somewhere. And they are statically placed when the level is generated. They're not generated from critical scouts, I think. Could be wrong. That might actually be a fairer way to do it, but who knows. We take it 15 Resolve XP, 12 and 8. Okay, so we have a couple people. Beast Hater replaces Irrepressible. Alright. Irrepressible is actually nice when you think about the end game, but... Alright, and a lot of bad stuff. Minus 3% crit range skill. That's actually really bad. Do not want.
In time, you will know the tragic
right.
extent of my failings.
Poer remains praying. That's fine. I think he's still got some stress left after that. Wherever he went. We cured all sorts of things. Excellent. Yes, yes, yes. You're all so amazing. Hell's Hairpin. We get our item back from the loan sharks. We definitely want to pick up the pin and the coat. I feel like the pin, at least, I want. 5% crit melee, 15% damage. Jeez. Accuracy, definitely important here at the end. But then again, we kind of have not invested in our skills as much as we might have. What do you offer me today? Weak sauce. Lots of crests and busts coming in. Let's look at stress. Stress really not so bad. Macy. Flawed release will not do. I don't really have the cash to lock anything good in. Oh, Ruminator got locked. That sucks. Fear of Eldritch. Unacceptable. The Red Plague is no good. I want that pin. We take Pentool, Rames, Neville, and who? And Bry? We can get some disease healing in and some murder on with their pretty sick group of abilities. should probably take Renauld instead. So let's look at what we would take for the next adventure. I want to go on this adventure. I would prefer to have Neville, Renauld, Reims, Pentool. This comes with no serious healer. On a map this long, that's probably pretty dumb. Their equipment's not the worst. What about skills? Couple nice damaging attacks. Disease resist is going to be good. Or disease curing is going to be good here. Expensive. I'm starting to think skills are more important than weapons and armor, at least for your money in these situations. Definitely don't want to miss, but if you're going to use it, Finale should be pretty good. It does have a 70% crit chance, highest base crit chance, most extra damage anything does. Question is, will I ever use it? Probably. That one's worth it. You can't miss. And accuracy is the big draw of these high-level skills. We can expect to get shuffled around quite a bit thanks to these guys' skills. Perhaps Renauld is not the right answer? No, we can just equip him with Holy Lance. He's a front tank? Can he be pushed all the way to the front? No. Looking at the speeds, Null's gonna go last. He's never gonna get a Holy Lance off. So let's just have it like this. If I had solo, yeah, I think this is the way to go. Let's see. Equipment's a little subpar, guys. Explore 90% of rooms. In the Warrens. Okay, this is also almost... Now, we don't have the excellent heal that we did before. You know what? I don't think Neville will do. Or this isn't the right time to go on a long mission, perhaps. Activate 3 animalistic shrines. The beastmen have erected crude and dirty shrines to their pagan gods. Impede their worship. That should unlock the next boss. Yeah, okay, we're gonna go on a small one. But that will be next episode. Sorry you had to sit through all that. Just the end game is pretty tough. And I'm glad it is, because the beginning was, you know, I'm not saying I raffle stomped the whole thing, but I did quite well. And now I have to use everything I earned, which feels great. Well, guys, I will see you next episode. Until then, farewell. Thanks for watching. And remember, it's all downhill from here.